Now, this child daycare center, this one's different than all the other ones we've been to. Tell us about this one.
This one is different because, according to the state of Minnesota, this 312 West Lake Street houses not one, not two, but 3 child care centers and is licensed to hold 102 children, and in fiscal year 2025 was paid $2.66 million by the state of Minnesota.
And this is the building right here. So this building alone made $2.6 million. Let's see if anybody's inside. Now we're inside of the building where there's apparently 4 child care centers. We met this lady and we followed her to the back of the building where the daycare was supposedly at. So right here we have 2 child daycare centers. We have the Minnesota Child Care Center, and then we also have Nuna. Between the two, $2.66 million. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Why are you recording?
Yes. We would like to know.
Well, it says we're trying to figure out 102 children. Is that for this facility?
What is the name? Why is it?
It's from the state of Minnesota website. It says you have 102 children here in your child care.
Which child care name is a lot of
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
Where the children are?
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here, and you got $2.66 million this year in funding.
So Nick Shirley, he's going up to Minnesota, exposing the Somali fraud. Now he's going to these daycares, checking out these daycares. He's getting $2.66 million. They go to the actual facility, to the actual building that's housing 3 daycare centers. And what happens with that? There's no kids. Where's the kids? If you can tell me where the kids are, I would love to know where the kids are. What are we doing in Somalia, aka Minnesota, to where they are taking all this money and they're not doing nothing with it? So do you see how bad that the Somali fraud is in Minnesota? We got to continue to keep talking about this and keep this conversation going, because he has I guess he looked like he has a fraud counter, and he's already at $111 in fraud that they have actually investigated just by going to the building. This is concerning. They're already saying that the state of Minnesota has abused or misplaced $9 to $18 billion because of fraud. Tim Walz got to go. If you don't understand what's going on in Minnesota, this is happening where they're taking money from tax-paying people and doing whatever they want. Luxury cars, bags, and sending it back to Somalia. This is a terrible problem. Do you understand why President Trump is really attacking Minnesota? And people are saying, no, that's not true. You guys are just attacking the Somalians. The proof is in the pudding. We have somebody there, boots on the ground, just going up to these places and asking questions, and these people get mad, upset, slamming doors. There's no proof. It may look like a front. They got the doors there. They got the signs and everything. But when you actually go and dive in it, there's nobody there. There's women there that say they can't speak English and covering their face. You know something's wrong when people are scared to get recorded. They've been catching people left and right in Somalia. AKA Minnesota. Can't even call them Minnesota anymore. I just might as well just call them baby Somalia. But this is just sad when we see this situation and we see that money is being wasted. These are the same state governments, city governments that go to the federal government and say, we need more money. This is why I always believe that you got to have people in government that actually ran a business, that actually know what a profit and loss is. Instead of just turning a blind eye, they're going to be like, oh, it just happens. We have a few bad apples. There's no such thing as a few bad apples when we waste the money. Do you understand when you are losing money as a business and you are just, oblivious to losing money? You know what happens in the corporate world? You get fired and you get sued. Do you not understand that? But we have politicians doing this left and right in different states, different counties, and they don't get anything happening to them. Why isn't Tim Walz going to jail? Why isn't the mayor of Minneapolis going to jail? We have to hold these people accountable. They just get bad press, but they're not getting in trouble. This is sad. And this is the guy that was going to be vice president if Kamala Harris won. What are we doing here in America? This is crazy.
And $2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where are you? Which department? That is harassment.
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down. Where are the children at? No children inside of this daycare center. And look, this daycare center right here, no children inside of this daycare center. But between those buildings, over $2.6 million. We were just curious, where are the children at?
I don't know.
Do you know where the children are at? Where are the children at in these daycare centers?
I don't.
Got that iPhone though. She got that iPhone. I don't know. I don't care. I don't understand how people can say they grew up in America, or I was here when I was 2 years old, but you don't speak a lick of English. That tells you right there they're not about being American. I really feel that if you're not here to be an active member and really understand the language, then why are you here? That's the thing I don't understand. Why are you here?
How come these child care centers have no children?
I don't. No.
There's $2.6 million inside these businesses
Got that iPhone.
that were given by the government, but there's no children to be seen anywhere.
It's crazy. This is crazy. And this is what I like about social media and people that are really about this content game, like Nick Shirley. He going down there and say, let's just get this on video. The reason why this stuff is happening in Minnesota, Ohio, Maine, because nobody's giving them the media coverage. They over there doing this shit on the low. On the super low. You know how much media coverage that Minnesota's getting? This is probably the most media coverage they got since, what, Anthony Edwards or Kevin Garnett at the Timberwolves? This is big time to see how much fraud is happening. This is why you have to understand why we got to get these people out of here. These refugees, asylum seekers, illegal immigrants, they have not done anything for the country. I'm definitely in favor of having harder border protection, having people not come here, stay away, because they're coming here not to make America great. They're coming here to take. It's $2.6 million this year, $2.5 million last year for daycare centers that have no kids. Make it make sense. How are we getting you guys are getting all this money and there's no kids? They're not even smart enough to have some kids there just to make it look like it's something. There's no kids there. And you're getting paid $2.66 million or $2.5 million. They're not even smart enough to say, let's have some kids here. Let's get a payroll. They're just doing it blatantly because they know our government's with us. Our government's fighting for us. Our government's protecting us. We had somebody get convicted of a $7.2 million fraud. Now the judge come over there and overturns it. Why? Just because. Just because. You have a governor in Minnesota that's doing whatever the hell they want to do. You have a Minneapolis, the guy who just got elected, eating Somali food, thinking he's Somali and he's white as can be. That's what happens. You guys fall to a victim of your people instead of falling to the victim of being an American and doing what's right. That's the problem with the government there in Minnesota. You have problems in Ohio. You have problems in Maine. I hate to say it. Tell me a successful Somalian that made it out the mud and didn't rely on the government. I'll wait. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's always going to keep this thing rocking, keep it going. We're going to be honest, tell the truth here. There's no fluff. No Fluff Morning Show coming soon. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. I really enjoy doing that. Go Getter podcast. I mean, not podcast. Go Getter Patreon coming soon. Putting videos in that. If you got any subjects you want me to cover, shoot it to me. I'll make a video. We're going to keep this thing rocking, keep it going. I appreciate you guys' love and support. I'm out.